Good afternoon, I'm Susie Nordquist, and this is your midday news fix for Friday, the 15th of August. A 25-year-old woman is appearing in court today charged with murder after a death in the Bay of Plenty's Awakere yesterday. Lachlan Rennie has more.
Emergency services were called to a property on State Highway 30 after reports of a serious assault. Police say despite medical attention, a woman died at the scene and another person was taken into custody. News outlet Pukaya is reporting the attack took place at a local hot pools.
And the woman is appearing in the Whakatane District Court today. A crisis negotiator says a Christchurch police officer who shot a woman wielding a hunting knife faced an unpredictable situation. Officers were called to deal with a man threatening himself and his partner with a knife in Brynwah on Wednesday. An officer shot and injured the man, then fatally shot the woman when she threatened officers with the knife. The man has had surgery. Lance Burdett was a cop for decades before becoming a lead negotiator. He says police have other options like a taser, spray or a baton.
But in the heat of the moment, and particularly with a hunting knife, which is a fairly large weapon, you have to make a split-second decision.
Israel's Deputy Foreign Minister is pointing the finger at global leaders for ceasefire negotiations collapsing with Hamas. Sharen Haskell has condemned Prime Minister Chris Luxon, saying Israeli leader Benjamin Netanyahu has lost the plot in Gaza, with aid being blocked. She denies Israel is responsible for Palestinians dying from starvation and claims EU leaders have helped Hamas.
If you're concentrating on dead children, and if you want a ceasefire, then you do what Trump did in the beginning. Put enough pressure on Hamas so that they will be forced to agree to a ceasefire.
A push for New Zealand's leaders to get more vocal in their support of Ukraine. Presidents Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin are meeting in Alaska tomorrow to discuss the war. World leaders have expressed fears it could lead to forced concessions from Ukraine. Kiwi photojournalist Tom Much says New Zealand's strength is diplomacy.
Why, when Christopher Luxon is on a European tour, why does he not just come to Ukraine? I know the Ukrainians, for instance, have been trying to get a New Zealand Prime Minister for ages and they've had no luck.
Foodstuffs North Island says it's working hard to re-employ staff from an Auckland New World that caught fire in June. Chief Executive Chris Quinn says of 183 people, 121 are working at other stores, 12 have found roles elsewhere and 10 are taking a break. He says that leaves about 40 staff who still need to place.
We have about 50 roles vacant and we're working with each one of the people to go, is there a fit between their skills, location, rosters and times they can work on all of those things.
To sport now, and the All Blacks have restored a largely first-choice side for Sunday morning's Rugby Championship test against Argentina in Cordoba. Scott Barrett returns as captain after missing the last two tests against France. A cultural brouhaha has tarnished the Tall Blacks' come-from-behind 90-86 win over Lebanon, which has seen them advance to the last four of basketball's Asia Cup in Jeddah. Rival fans booed the pre-game haka. I'm Susie Nordquist, and that is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.